CLC community. How are we all doing? As you can see, I am doing very great and good. For the benefit of those that are seeing me for the first time, my name is Oluyemisi Onipishaye Davis. I am an educator, the children's nurturer, and a very intentional mom. So today, we will be talking about the topic responsibility. Yeah, responsibility. What does it mean to be responsible? To be responsible means to take care of things that belong to us, either our material things, our emotions, our time, or tasks that we're given to do. Yes, that is what responsibility means. When you are not looking after all these things that I'm talking about, or one or two of the things I just mentioned, it simply means you are demonstrating an act of irresponsibility. Now, let us talk about these two and see which of them is good for us and which is not good for us. Remember, as a member of the CLC community, we are raising the kings. We're raising people that sit on the table with kings, and we are raising the king makers. Being responsible is an attribute of the people that belong to this community. Irresponsibility is a template for raising slaves. So we are not going to be irresponsible children because we are kings. So I tell you a story. Once upon a time, in a cozy little village, there lived a curious bunny named Benny. Benny loved to play with his toys and go on adventures. That is, with his friends. But sometimes, Benny would forget to take care of his toys and leave them scattered around his room. One sunny morning, Benny woke up to find his favorite toy, a shiny red car, missing its wheels. He searched everywhere, high and low, but couldn't find them anywhere. He felt so sad and frustrated. Benny ran quickly to his mom and said, "Mom, I can't find the wheels of my favorite toy." His mom felt so sorry for Benny and said to him, "Honey, your toy's wheels got missing because you haven't taken responsibility on taking care of them." Benny realized this and he asked for help on how he can start taking responsibilities for his things so they don't get missing again. Benny and his mother drew up a plan, and anytime Benny forgets to follow the plan, there is a consequence, which is any toy left behind after you are done playing with them will be taken away from your sight for the next 1 month. Benny loved this plan so much, and he gave himself up for the accountability process. He then became more responsible with his toys, with his things. Benny no longer misplaced any of his items. Everybody noticed this in Benny, and all the good children want to be like Benny. They want to be Benny's friend. Why? Because they could see that Benny is a responsible child. So I ask you, have you ever lost something precious to you because you did not take responsibility? Do you have an accountability partner who ensures that you followed a real and good process in keeping your things well and holds you accountable when you don't? Do you avoid being accountable? These are the processes that is going to help you to be responsible. So today, I charge you to get a responsibility chart, an accountability partner, and take responsibility for every of your actions. You remember that you are a king. You belong to the categories of people that sit on the table with kings. And also, you are a king maker. Let me quickly run through things you should be responsible for as a child. Number 1, your toys. Number 2, your clothing. Number 3, your plates and your cutleries. Number 4, your school items. Your folder, your homework, your notebooks, your communication book. They are your responsibility. Your pencils, your eraser. I don't want to hear that any child that belongs to CLC community keeps misplacing pencils. When they give you pencil, you must ensure your pencil is well used. Finish up your pencil until it's very short and submit the short pencil to your parents before you take another one. That is the way of the kings. Your complete school uniform, your ties, your blazers, your cardigans, your car, if you use one in your school, should always be intact. Your lunchbox, your school bags, they should always be intact as a responsible child that you are. Items you borrow from people. When you borrow an item from somebody, it is your responsibility to take care of that item and ensure that you return it as at when due. Your biscuits, your sweet and chocolate packets. Once you are done eating, you just throw it on the floor, right? That is an act of irresponsibility. Being responsible means when you are done with those packets of sweets, of chocolate, of biscuit, you trash them in the trash can. Yes, and that is a king that you are. Your spilled food. When you are done eating, all the food that's spilled on your table or on the floor, it is your responsibility to pack up. Pack up all those pills, right? So get the work going. Start working on these responsibility processes that I just discussed. Until next time, when we will be talking about your responsibility with your emotions. I'm sure you can't wait. See you then, and do have a lovely day. Bye.